Good morning, Heptagon. It's Wednesday, and I'm here to make a video about society because Verity asked us a question to help define what society is, which is a good question, by the way.
Making videos happily on the Fateria Island, on the Fateria Island.
Especially since we're constantly talking about society and what it is and how stupid it is and how evil it can be sometimes and how we are not part of it. Are we stupid or something and we just don't want to admit it? Or are there certain exceptions to it, or what? The answers to all of those questions is no. We are not stupid, though we may be caught in a vicious circle. We are not exceptions to society, we help make it stronger. Because, in my opinion, society is built up of much smaller things. For instance, you start with the human person. His hopes, his goals, his dreams, his aspirations, and his actions all make him who he is. And then you stick him with another person. They can either choose to cooperate or fight all the time. If they cooperate, they can either make more people or they can be with more people that they can get along with. This is what a family is, and because of this, a family is the most basic kind of society. It is a group of people who come together and live happily and in peace. So one family can branch into 5 families, and all these aunts, uncles, cousins, and grandparents can branch off into one big society, or one family and another family can meet and befriend each other and be a society that way. There are so many families coming together, so many bricks being pasted together to form one thing, and without the first brick that started it all off, who would be to know who would be here at all? But here's the more pressing question. Why is society generally negative? Because there are good and bad people in the world. So say you're a good person, and because of that you affect your family unit to be good as well, and then that unit affects other units to remind themselves to be good and virtuous. Now imagine a bad person, someone whose goals and ambitions have been twisted to see otherwise, affects his family. Suddenly, we have a bad brick. These tainted bricks spread their virus throughout the system and eventually fade away into dust, making the entire structure in danger of collapsing upon itself. Naturally, we are only going to hear about the bad things that happen, because all the good things that are happening are supposed to happen. We are supposed to get along. But society seems stupid and evil a lot of the times because we tend to focus on when the system breaks a little bit. But what the trick is focusing on the fact that there is a structure at all. There are obviously enough good people in the world to make sure that there are enough good bricks that are keeping our society structure together. Sometimes we just have to focus on that. Take the Boston explosions, for instance. The greatest thing about these tragedies is that while it does show the worst in society, it very soon shows the best in society. People rise above the wreckage to help other people, and people pick themselves up to prove that one bad thing, okay, several bad things, will not knock us down. We run the race, we fight the fight, and that sometimes includes the times we trip, and that sometimes includes the time we get punched in the face. But we keep running, and we keep fighting. Still, who in their right mind would ever do horrible things like what happened? Twisted people. People who no longer care about running the race. In their minds, the only way they can win is taking out the rest of the competition. They don't realize that running and running together is the best part about the race. That friends and rivals and running together with them is the best part about doing anything, about any competition. So they take out the competition and they do it maliciously, not realizing what we know. We run together. Dave, I'll see you tomorrow.